But we do have a problem with this printing in the sense that this diamond could just fall forward and run into the back end of this crystal or this cover. And the cover is not touching this area of color at all. And we're thinking that this may not be precisely the way that we would like to create a way for these letters to stand on their own. And you can see that this is the boron nitride die press that we created to make the original method of doing this, where this die press pushes all of these letter shapes and the cross shape and these letters and these potential spaces into the back end of this sapphire cover so that the letters can be encased completely in sapphire. And it occurred to us that another way to make this is to simply create a dome-like structure in the boron nitride for the circumferential letters. We need to leave these potential space-making structures, and we take the cross shape and completely flush it out so that when it's pushed into the back of the sapphire, it creates a space back there. And we're working our way down our list of how this would be done exactly. So you can see here that in this boron nitride structure, it would push the roof away from the bottom of the cross. It would make these structures for the gemstones, and it would also create this little tunnel-like structure for the letters that are going in a circumferential fashion. So this is where the letters are going to be, and if we get on the other side of this boron nitride die, it pushes this opening into the back of the sapphire cover. And if you look at the back of the sapphire cover, the back of the sapphire cover would have this space in here. It would have these potential spaces for the gemstones, and it would have this space, this tube-like curved structure in it for the letters going around the periphery. But surprisingly enough, the place where the sapphire ends is right at the top of this space enclosed by the cross, and the sapphire is otherwise flush against the back wall in this flat area. The effect of this point of view is that, again, if we take the feature of SketchUp that lets us just punch through, then when we punch through, we can see that the letters are standing free on their own in space, like Stonehenge or Easter Island or the warriors of the Chinese emperor. And across the top of this, at the level of this awning, is the sapphire. And the sapphire also has in it a space for the letters that are circumferential. So if we go up to the circumferential letters, and as we begin to punch through the sapphire, when we punch through the back wall of the sapphire, we're in this tunnel, a tunnel in the sapphire. And inside that tunnel are these letters. And this is the wall, the roof of that sapphire tunnel. This is the back wall, that's the platinum.